In this video, I'll talk about how to be as private as possible while still having the convenience of a smartphone. Here at Iron Cabin, we teach self-reliance, and part of self-reliance is being responsible for your own data security. Now, some people think that carrying a flip phone is the secure solution to have a cell phone. But in reality, on a flip phone, your location can be tracked, your text messages can be tracked, your phone conversations can be listened into, and the microphone can be turned on remotely. Now, with a smartphone, there are more potential data leaks there. Your camera can be turned on, your apps are constantly sending information, the phone is constantly sending information to Google and Apple. So there are more potential data leaks, but a flip phone is not the most secure thing in the world either. So the only way to be totally private is not to have a cell phone at all. Now, smartphones are pretty handy, let's admit. So in order to walk that line between privacy and having a good tool in your hand when you need it, here are some tips on how to maintain your privacy while still using a smartphone. So the solution you use is really going to depend on your needs, if you're going to use this for work or for personal use only, and what kind of data you have on your phone. But for me, my solution is to use two phones. I have an iPhone and I have a de-Googled Android phone. If you want to learn about de-Googled Android, you can watch my video on that. But it's basically a version of Android that doesn't send data to Google. So on this phone, I keep just the bare bones things that I would need on a daily basis. So this can do phone calls, text messages, and navigation primarily. And I play some music on this. So the navigation app is an app that downloads the map information onto the phone. My location doesn't get sent to the map app server. However, remember, since my SIM card's in here, I can still be tracked via the SIM card, but at least my location history isn't being recorded. So that's really nice. So I just keep some basic apps on here, things like all trails or stuff like that I would need when I'm walking around. But other than that, I don't even have the email on here. So there's no real private information on here that I have to worry about if the phone gets lost or stolen. Now on my other phone, that's where I keep the apps that have more personal information, things like health data, banking apps, and any kind of apps that I purchase from the Apple App Store. And that's the only downside with these de-Googled phones. If you don't want to put your Google account information in here, which I don't think you should, then you're gonna have to figure out another way to get paid apps. And having another phone is the perfect solution. So you can have all of your payment information in here. All of your purchases are tied to your account, in this case, my Apple account. But this stays at home, so my location isn't being tracked, and it doesn't leak information while I'm outside, out and about. Now, the good thing about de-Googled Android is that most of them allow you to do a hotspot. So I can hotspot with this phone and then access information via Wi-Fi on this phone if I need to use this while I'm walking around. Now, if I do carry this out with me, then I might put it in a Faraday bag so that no signals get in or out. And that's a good way to maintain privacy on the phone. So that's a quick tip on how to increase your data privacy with a smartphone. Now, you're never going to be totally private, but this is a good solution to keep as much information as possible off of third-party servers. If you liked that video and you found it useful, leave me a comment below, hit the subscribe button and the bell to get more videos like this, and thanks for watching.